Win the fight against rising utility costs by switching to solar today. Schedule a free consultation by calling 800-836-3987.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to your lunchtime forecast. I'm Nor'easter Nick. You are going to notice that through the day, we've got a little wet weather coming out of the sky. And that's why I told you this morning, send the little ones off with an umbrella and a poncho. And you looked at me like, what? It's pretty nice out, right? Well, we've got a system. It's a warm front pushing through, and that's going to bring us some areas of wet weather throughout the day. The winds are also going to be picking up this afternoon and evening. Some gusts over 30 miles an hour are possible. Now, once this is out of here, I think tomorrow morning we might have a round of rain, very brief. Then our skies are going to be clearing, and we've got a big spike, a surge, if you will, of spring-like temperatures. I think some of you well west of the Parkway, because let's face it, it's not going to happen at the Barrier Islands, but some of you will get to around 70 degrees. That's short-lived, though, because by Thursday and Friday, we're right back down into the 40s. And then on top of that, a wintry mix over to rain is likely to close out your work week. Here's the setup. We've got cold air to the north, high pressure in control. The question is, how far south does that high pressure system get? Because if it's far enough south, then you end up in a situation, it's not going to be all snow for us, but some snow, maybe over to a few hours of a wintry mix and ice, then over to rain. That's what we got to figure out here. I'm pretty sure that most of northern Pennsylvania and all of southern New England is going to be a snow event. For us, not necessarily. Let's time it out for you, okay? This is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You have the first showers breaking out across southern Pennsylvania into South Jersey, and this is where you could see briefly some snow. But then you'll notice that the pink starts to take over. This is where your wintry mix and ice comes into play, and this is on Thursday night. Ultimately, the warm air is going to be winning out, but how quickly does that happen? Everybody transitions over to rain, and this is Friday morning. You see the pink still on the map, right around I-95. We got to figure out where that sets up. So there's still a couple days out ahead of us that we got to fine-tune these details. So your morning commute on Friday could be a little bit tricky. It looks like those showers will start to taper off at some point in the early afternoon hours. I don't think Friday is a washout. Things should get better for the afternoon. Temperatures right now are comfortable. We've got 58 in Marlton, 57 in Hamilton, double fives in Doylestown and Norristown, 57 in Media, 57 in Dover. But look at Atlantic City. I know you guys are like, ugh, what are you talking about? It's freezing here. 48 degrees because your ocean water temperature is only at 40 and you have those winds coming in right off of the ocean. It's always going to be much cooler when you take those winds out of the south, the southeast, the east, or northeast this time of the year. So a few scattered showers working through, maybe a little bit more of an organized rain look through the afternoon and early evening. Then tomorrow morning, one final push of rain comes our way. Then the clouds start to clear out. And how quickly those clouds clear will determine ultimately how warm we are able to get a little later on in the day. And I think we do take a run at 70 degrees again. It's like, what was it, Thursday or Friday of last week? I forget what day, but it was beautiful. Winds picking up, some gust over 30 miles an hour possible. This model is trying to paint some gust over 40. Is it possible? Sure, it's on the table. I just want you to be prepared for windier weather later on. I'm not thinking damaging wind gusts like the storm we had last week, but be mindful that things could be blown around this afternoon and evening. 55 tonight, very comfortable. Wind sustained at about 15 miles an hour, and we have that chance of scattered showers through about daybreak tomorrow. That chance will decrease as we go into the afternoon. So morning clouds, okay? It's not going to be the greatest start to your hump day Wednesday. Temperatures at the beach is generally held into the 50s. Dover, Delaware, it's 68. Now you start getting into the mid and upper 50s on the mainland, okay? So most of these towns are between, say, 66 and 68. But I believe, again, with enough sun, if it comes out quick enough, 70 is obtainable way far west of the Parkway, away from that oceanic influence. Then we're back down to 38 on Thursday. We are cloudy and dry most of the day. Mid and late afternoon is when that precipitation could come in, first in the form of some brief snow showers, then over to a wintry mix, and then later on over to just plain old rain. 49, morning rain on Friday. Getting into Saturday and Sunday, we are, well, I don't want to say clear because there's a chance that something pops up along the coast later Sunday, so we'll watch that. But look at the temperatures going into March, back down into the lower 30s.